Hi, my name is Mark, and today I would like to open a package with you. This is the package. It's not a big package, but quite an important one for me, because this is a package that I got from the company called Buy the Same Token. And this is a company from UK that makes different tokens for various games like Arkham Horror, Marvel Champions, Lord of the Rings, the card game, Lorcana, Altered, a lot of different card games and board games as well. And they make beautiful acrylic and wooden tokens and accessories and different things. I will show you in a second their website. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the website from Buy the Same Token, and I will leave links to their website in the description of this video. As you can see, shop, they have different board games, different card games, and if you go to Arkham Horror, because this video will be about different accessories for Arkham Horror, the card game, you can see they have these accessories and dials and token sets, specific tokens and Doom tokens. Let's take a look at token sets. So we have different token sets with different style, and some are transparent, some are this ivory. So I will leave links, as I said, in the description of this video, but let's go back to my table and to this package. I'm a huge fan of Arkham Horror, and I have this whole series of videos about Arkham Horror, the card game, here on my YouTube. Sadly, it's in Polish, so you wouldn't understand those videos. They are in Polish because I have the Polish edition of Arkham Horror, the card game, and together with the Polish publisher of this game, Galacta, I created this whole series where I teach people how to play Arkham Horror. I show different cycles and expansions and things like this. And I got in touch with Buy the Same Token, and I sent them an email that I'm a huge Arkham Horror fan and I have seen their tokens, which are beautiful, and that I have this video series and maybe we could collaborate together. So they sent me the package that I will open right now. I will show you what's inside. We will open those, we'll see those tokens and accessories, because you will see in a second they look really amazing. The thing is that those accessories are like premium accessories because they are not cheap, but the quality and art is really cool. Regular tokens for Arkham Horror look like this. They are just simple cardboard tokens that are not fancy, and especially those chaos tokens that you put in a cloth bag and then you draw from this bag during the game. They got damaged and used very quickly because they are made from cardboard, and when you shuffle your hand in this bag and when you draw those tokens, after a few 10-20 games, they look like I don't want to say this word, but they look really bad. So people have different methods of dealing with it. Some put them into this like plastic coin, how do you call it, the coin accessories. Some get some other tokens, and a solution also is like have this premium tokens from Buy the Same Token. Here is a nice letter that they sent me, and it's really nice because it's handwritten. Nowadays, anything that is handwritten is really precious because people only send emails and only send, you know, message printed on the printer, and they say Cześć Marek, which means hi Marek. They sent me the list of tokens that they included in this package, so it's really nice from them. And here we have some tokens and some other accessories, and some stickers, of course. Let me put this to the side. So I hope I will guess correctly what are all those tokens used for, because there are a lot of them. Some of those tokens in this bag are for the core game of Arkham Horror. Some are used for specific expansions, like Feast of Hemlock Vale. This is the cycle I'm currently playing on my Arkham Horror series. So, the first thing, the biggest one, is the investigator board. As you know, in Arkham Horror, you play as investigators trying to deal with different monsters and different terrible things happening to the world. And Arkham Horror is a card game, so you don't have any type of let me open it. You don't have any type of board or anything. Your investigator is just a simple card, double-sided. That's it. All the tokens for your health and sanity you have to store somewhere near your card, but you don't have any nice player board. And by the same token, they have this cool acrylic investigator dashboard. Oh my god, it's so packed tightly. Let me open it. Okay, so they created those investigator dashboards that allow you to store your investigator inside. And a lot of their tokens, they are as you can see, this is magnetic, so this is really cool. They have this white layer on top of them, and this is something you have to remove. I hope I will do it properly. It's placed here so the acrylic accessories and tokens, they won't get scratched and damaged. Ugh. But it's really satisfying to peel it off. And this black dashboard is called Necronomicon style dashboard, because they have dashboards in different investigator colors that corresponds to their investigator classes, but this one is black, is kind of universal, and it's magnetic, so you can place everything inside and close it and store it. So let me take another layer from it. If you ever got a board game with acrylic tokens, you already probably know that usually all those acrylic standees, usually they have this protective layer that you have to remove before playing the game. Let me remove it. Okay. I hope it's watching as I peel it off is as satisfying as doing it because it's really fun. So this is the investigator board. It's black, it looks really amazing. There's another layer here, but I will remove it later. I don't want to waste your time. And inside you can place your investigator card. There is enough space here to place it. If you have a sleeved investigator card, there is enough space to for card in a sleeve, but you have this hole here, and you can put your finger here and take your card away. So this is really nice, and all those spaces around this board, I'm not sure if this is the right side or this, it doesn't really matter probably. It's for those tokens, and you have space for your health tokens, for your sanity tokens, for your clue tokens, and for resource tokens. So all the tokens that you use in Arkham Horror for your investigator. And if you have a cat and you want to, for example, go and make a coffee in your kitchen, you can close it like magnetic and nothing will fall out from this investigator board. So this is really nice. It's also nice for storing your investigator between, whoops, it's like magnetic. It's nice to store your investigator in between games, like you have your campaign and you have your trauma. So sometimes you start with already with some sanity, your damage or some sanity loss from scenario to scenario. You can place it here and then store it. So really cool, really nice. It attracts a lot of dust because especially now after I removed those this protective layer, and black, piano black is the worst material to keep it clean, but it looks really, as you can see my window, really amazing. So this is the investigator board. I will leave it here. And now we have the tokens. So we have a lot of tokens. As you can see on the card, there is the list of all the tokens they have included. So let me take it out and let me show you some of those tokens. I won't peel the protective layer from all of them. Don't worry, because it will take too much time. I just want to find the tokens that are important for your investigator. So here we have health tokens and we have the sanity token. They asked me if I want the transparent tokens or if I want the ivory tokens. I think the transparent tokens look really nice, and they look nice especially on photos, because I take a lot of photos of my games. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook and other social media, you probably know that I take a lot of photos, and I think transparent color tokens, they look really nice, much better than solid ivory ones. So this is like your health tokens. I hope you can see them. Let me pin maybe one more. And those tokens are double-sided. So you have one value 1 on one side and value 2 on the other side. I've seen some videos from Buy the Same Token, and I think that they make a lot of this by hand, handmade, like the colors, the paint, everything. So this is really cool. So you have these health tokens instead of those cardboard tokens that are in the base game. This is like a thin cardboard, and here you have nice acrylic tokens, and you can use those slots around your investigator board to place it. So for example, if you lost 1 health, you will put it like this. If you lose 2 health, you can put this here. Oops, it's 2, and let's say another 1. And now you know that you have 3 damage. It's cool because from the top it looks like black, but when you look at the side, you can see that this is like a red token on black. So this is really cool. And the same goes to sanity tokens. Peeling those tokens is really cool thing. It's like it's just as relaxing as sleeving cards. I know that a lot of people sleeve their cards in different games, and for them it's like a very relaxing experience. They put some TV show on TV or something, and then they sleeve hundreds of cards. If you like to sleeve cards, Arkham Horror is also a great game to do it, because in every expansion and every cycle you have plenty of different cards. So here we have transparent blue tokens, really nice. As you can see, again, they are double-sided. So for example, you can put it here, and now it means that we have lost 4 sanity. Luckily, Agnes can get 8, can lose 8 sanity before she gets crazy. So really nice. So here we have the tokens, and as a reminder, the regular tokens look like this, just a simple, cardboard tokens. And this is cool. And again, you can store it, you can put it somewhere, and then you open it and everything is still here. But I know that you can also get the investigator dashboard without the lid. So if you don't want the lid, you can just get the regular dashboard from their website without the lid if you don't need it. Here we have some clue tokens that are green. Let me take them out. And we have some resource tokens. So let me peel it off. Okay, probably if you have longer nails it gets a little easier, but still it's really fun. All those tokens, they will look really amazing on the table and on photos. I can already tell you. Look at this. This is like a transparent green token. It looks really nice. And again, it's double-sided. Here we have 3 on one side and 1 on the other side. And if you get a clue, you can store it, for example, here. So this is really nice because it's it organizes you the whole player area. I know that on the website of Buy the Same Token, they also have this nice, how do you call it? Like, let me show you what I mean. Where is the website? They have this, not token sets, but they have this cool Arkham dials, and here you have dials for Doom and for Bless and Curse, but also this is really nice. So you have the agenda and scenario display for Arkham Horror. If you go here, you can see that this looks really nice. It nicely organizes your player area, so everything is looks really cool. So here we have the resource token, and they are brown. Let me peel it off. Okay, looks like this. This is like a little less transparent brown token. And here are your resources, so you can store your resources here. And it's cool. Resources, clues, sanity tokens, and health tokens. So this is really nice. Of course, you can store those, place those clue tokens on the cards during the game. So instead of using those tokens, because here you have clue tokens, you can use these tokens. They are really nice. You can compare just a thin cardboard and these cool acrylic tokens. So what other tokens we have here? All those round tokens, not all of them, but some of them are the tokens for your chaos bag, and they replace those cardboard tokens I told you about that get damaged really quickly when you play the game. And this is the whole set of all those tokens here. This is the whole set of chaos tokens that you can store in a bag. They look really cool. Let me peel it off. I'm not sure if you have played Arkham Horror. I think you probably did if you are watching this video, but if you have not played Arkham Horror, Arkham Horror, the card game, doesn't use dice. It uses the chaos bag, and it means that when you have a test, you have to take tokens or a token from the chaos bag, and this number, like here -2, it modifies your result and your success. It looks really cool. Just take a look. This is the regular token and this is the acrylic token. It's really nice. You can put it in the bag. You don't have to worry that it gets damaged or anything. You don't have to protect it with some plastic like coin box or something. This is really nice. Not all the tokens have numbers. Some of the tokens, as you can see here, they have this art, and they include the tokens with the art as well. Like you have, I think this is the equivalent of the token here, and you have the acrylic token here. So it looks really nice. And you put those tokens in the bag and you will randomly draw them. Depending on the scenario, you have to put specific tokens in the bag, and this is a cool mechanic of Arkham Horror, the card game, because if you would use dice, dice have fixed sites, and that's it. And if you have this bag, sometimes the game tells you to add more token into the bag. And this is the bag I'm talking about. Let me show you. This is the Chaos bag for Arkham Horror, and you have the tokens inside. So with the use of tokens, the game can tell you to add some more tokens as well. So this looks like this. Really nice. I have to say that the quality is amazing. I'm not sure how they exactly do it. This is black, like really cool. Look at the art. It's not just -2, but you have all those runes around and the sad cultist face. Really cool. What else do we have? Here we have the tentacle. Let me show you. This is the failure token, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, this is the fail token. You don't want to find this token into your bag, or you don't want to draw it during a test, because it doesn't mean anything good. So here we have those tokens. They look really cool. Oh, one more. Let me peel one more. It's really fun and satisfying. This one is with a skull. So this is so cool. Okay, nice. And I told you earlier that those tokens and accessories from Buy the Same Token, they are like premium, and they are. It's look at this, really nice. They are expensive. That's true. They are not cheap, but for many people, Arkham Horror is like you could say a lifestyle game. They collect everything for Arkham Horror. They collect all the expansions, and they collect all the cycles and books and campaign books. And there is this event, Night of the Zealot, that's organized by Galacta, the publisher of the Polish edition of the game, and they once a year during Galacticon, they have this event where people can gather and they can play together Arkham Horror. And believe me, I've been there and I've seen people that are coming with so many different accessories. They even have this whole like suitcases that looks like 100 years old suitcases, and with all the accessories inside. They dress for the game, so they look like investigators from 1920s. So for many people, Arkham Horror is like a lifestyle game. They love the game. They collect everything for them, and I think that the accessories from Buy the Same Token are targeted for those people, not for someone who buys the base game and plays Arkham Horror once a year. But I think for people who really are committed to Arkham Horror and love this game, and they want to upgrade the tokens and have a premium gaming experience. So I think those tokens here are perfect. Okay, and here we have the, I think, Clue and Doom tokens for Hemlock Vale expansion. This is the Doom token, and this is the Clue token. I think so. Hemlock Vale is the cycle I'm currently playing. So you can see that Buy the Same Token, they have this Clue and Doom tokens. I remember from their website, they have different art and different style for different cycles. So you can even get a specific token set for a specific cycle. What else do we have here? Here I think is the token for with a key for Scarlet Keys cycle. I have not played this cycle yet, so okay, they are just one-sided like this. Really nice. Let me peel one more. I have not played Scarlet Keys yet. This is the cycle, the campaign I plan to play next. And here are some key tokens. I'm not 100% sure for what you use the key tokens in the Scarlet Keys campaign, but I know it's for this. from this sheet here, 15 Scarlet Keys Doom tokens. Okay, so these are the Doom tokens that you can use in Scarlet Keys, just like you have these Doom tokens for Hemlock Vale. This is really, really cool. What other accessories you have here? We have this round, did I miss something? No. Tokens here, and here are the Bless and Curse tokens that are used in Hemlock Vale campaign, but I think they are also used in another campaign, Edge of the World, or how was the other campaign called? Innsmouth? I'm not really sure. I don't play the cycles for Arkham Horror in order, because they are not all the cycles are available in Poland. Some are out of print, some of the expansions will be reprinted this year, so I'm not playing them in order. But for me, the Bless and Curse tokens were introduced for me first in the Feast of Hemlock Vale, and they are used just like the tokens, the Chaos Bag tokens. You add them to your Chaos Bag when the game tells you. And of course, Bless tokens are good for the investigators and Curse tokens are bad. So this is the set of, here we have the Curse and Bless tokens for Hemlock Vale. Really, really nice. What other tokens we have here? Here we have, sorry for the mess, but they are packed like this, and I have not opened it before, as you can see. Here we have ammo tokens, and here we have the Mystic Charge tokens, and they are used to track how many ammo and how many charges you have on various cars. And this is really cool, because let me show you something. I have this Arkham Horror cars, they are in Polish, but it doesn't matter. You have this gun, and this gun has got 4 ammo. And in Arkham Horror, the card game, when you get this game, you have really no tokens to track, dedicated tokens to track ammo or to track charges in your spell. You can use the resource token, okay, so we can put 4 tokens like this to track the bullets, but it doesn't look good for me because those tokens are also used for resources, and sometimes it's confusing because you have this type of resources used for resources and sometimes you use them to track your ammo. And here, by the same token, they have dedicated tokens for your ammo, like this side tells you that you have 2 ammo or 1 ammo, so we can use this dedicated tokens to track how many bullets you still have in your gun. And the same goes to spells. You have the spells and you can track, this is really nice, you can track how many charges your spell still got. So those tokens are really cool because there is really no equivalent in the game itself. There are no tokens like this in the game, so you have to use the resource tokens to track all those things. And the last thing, I think, what are other tokens? Are there any tokens I have not showed you? Okay, there are still those tokens. Let me open them. And they call it like offering tokens. I'm not sure where you use them. I think that maybe in Hemlock Vale. I'm not that far in this game because I started playing it like a week ago. So here are the offering tokens, probably for the Feast of Hemlock Vale. Again, 2 and 1, really, really cool. But the last thing I want to show you are this. They are called path markers, and this is also very useful because in Arkham Horror you place a lot of, not a lot, it depends on the scenario, but usually you place some locations on the table. And you move between locations, you use your investigators, and you walk around the map, you visit different locations, and sometimes it's really hard to track which locations are connected with each other, and this is where the path markers are really useful. Let me open one more. Okay. The peeling is so fun. If you have some acrylic tokens and you don't like to peel them off, you can send them to me and I will do it for free. Okay, so we have the locations. I have this first scenario called Gathering. Let me take some locations. And in the game, we have this location like this here. And it's connected with a cellar, and it's connected with another location like a saloon. And normally in this game, or for example, use it like this, you have those locations. And when you play Arkham Horror, the thing is that the cards, they have the symbols in the top left corner, and the symbols at the bottom part of the card show you with what other cards, location cards, are connected with this specific card. So this location here is connected with 3 other locations. But normally you have to place it like this on the table, and you don't really see it straight away. How are the locations connected? And if you have this path tokens from Buy the Same Token, they really help a lot, because if you put it like this, and if you place it like this, and like this, you can already see which locations are connected together. Of course, if you have a scenario like this one, where you only have 4 different cards, it's not difficult to track how the locations are connected. But believe me, there are scenarios in Arkham Horror where you have 10 location cards, or even more. And it's really sometimes confusing to see, when you lay those cards on the table, how are the locations connected. If you have less space, you can even put it like this, and you can see how the locations are connected, and it's really, I think it looks great, and it helps during the game to see where your investigator can go. So basically, those are most of the tokens that I got. A lot of them. You can see I have a lot of tokens still that I need to peel and to remove those protective layer. I think the tokens look really great and really amazing. If you like Arkham Horror, and if this is one of your favorite games, for me this is one of my favorite games. If you love this game, if you want some premium experience, some dashboards or tokens, you can, as you have seen on Buy the Same Token website, you can get only even one single token, or you can buy a set of tokens. If you don't need Chaos Back tokens, and maybe you only want to have the path tokens, you can only get those, or you can get the player dashboard with Elite or without Elite. It's really up to you. As I said, this is magnetic, so this is really cool. You will find the link in the description of the video. Tell me if you leave me a comment and tell me if you like Arkham Horror, the card game, if you have any cool accessories for this game or not. Maybe you play with just the plain tokens, maybe you have some other cool accessories that I'm not aware of. So let me know in the comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.